What it do, YouTube? What it do? Now, Crip Mac's wife says she ain't getting no DP because she says she ain't did nothing wrong. Now, before we get into that, let's get into this. Crip Mac is gonna fight a Southsider this week, and this Southsider
Crip Mac is fighting somebody this week? Why? How do we get
here? Is from Long Beach. He noticed that a lot of people been saying that blacks are scared to fight Southsiders. That's why he accepted this fight.
It's going down. Hey, we gotta save this for Saturday. Hey, come on, gang. We gotta save it for this Saturday, y'all. Hey, come on, look. This Saturday is going down. Stop playing with us. We going live. I'm right here with C-Loud, Buddy, and ain't nothing funny in this month. We got some real ones in the building. We going crazy.
Okay, Crip Mac, please don't go out there and lose because everybody's gonna say you lost to, no disrespect, but to, a brown brother, and it's gonna go very, very bad. So let's keep this where it goes. It's gonna turn racial for sure. This is a racial situation waiting to happen.
He ain't from Longos. He's from PL. He said he's one of the few Southsiders that loves to fight blacks. He said most Southsiders in LA are scared to fight blacks. So it's no surprise to me that he's willing to fight Crip Mac.
See what I mean when I say racially motivated?
Look, fool, recently you went viral for making a comment that said something along the lines of that the Southsiders from Long Beach were afraid to fight the blacks.
That motherfuckers are scared to catch fade with the morenos, homie. Like, straight up come, like, I haven't ever seen a lot of my raza put in work to stand up for a raza. So morenos could like say that we get down with the business. There's been a lot of homies that are with the business. We don't get down, bro. And not even only in Long Beach. I'm talking about everywhere, bro.
So he said that Mexicans are scared of blacks as well.
I see more people from Paisas get down with the morenos. They're more with it than the ones that actually are here for cholo gangbanging, homie. That are my age, homie. Just get down with the morenos, my boy. Just get down with a squabble with them, homie. And then they're gonna like you more, perro, because that's how they like to squabble, homie. And they just give you your props, bro. That's what I like about them, fool, because I squabble. So for Bunny Hunter or Watson, I drop with them and shit. We still go on the fucking floor down, like legs. So it's like
he's really excited about this. He's really enjoying this.
And it was not ever personal. It was just like kind of like business. A good experience, homie. Like, yeah, homie, we both with it, homie. Like, yeah, homie. Like,
remember when Crip Mac went to the heart of the Hoovers? Now, one thing a lot of us didn't know is this. Crip Mac did run into a Hoover at that store. I think his name is Slap. Now, when I seen Slap saying that he seen Crip Mac, I thought all of it was a lie. I thought he was just clout chasing.
Why this ass nigga C-Mac just bounced out on Manchester and Fed, did it for 2 seconds. I walk out the store, see Goo, bounce out real fast, bounce back in the car and Goo on. Tell Cup bring his bitch back.
Well, we finally learned that it was true. This guy Slap did run into Crip Mac. He seen Crip Mac and started messaging him on Instagram, saying,
but wait, why did you message him? If you saw him, why didn't you approach him? You saw somebody? I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something in this new generation. You saw him, so you messaged him on Instagram? Why wouldn't you just, go get him when you saw him?
Stuff like, I see you, and we're gonna get you. Now, this guy Slap shouldn't have said anything because it's
I don't know. Does that make the situation look bad to his community if that's what he did? If he saw him and then sent him a message saying, I see you?
Bad look. People from his own hood is gonna say, why you didn't rush him? How come
Okay, so I'm not the only one who thinks that that's a little bit peculiar. Got it.
You did nothing. Now, all because of clout, you might catch a DP.
It's just, I don't know, just me personally, if you going back and forth with somebody on Instagram, bro, how did he even know that you in the set if it's not live?
So Groove see you in the store, what you saying?
My thing is, though, if you said that he antagonized it and he disrespected because of Slap, right? Why did he diss? Because the video was posted after. So he dissed
was messaging while we was right there.
See, that's my point. That means.
But if he's messaging while you guys are right there, I just would kind of wonder why he didn't do anything. I'm just saying, I don't know. It's just interesting.
He was going back and forth while this transaction was happening with him in the set, and this is just bullshit. You do.
So wait, so hold on. Let's get it straight.
He's seeing you, but then he didn't see. No, I'm saying.
And then Groove seen you, and then sent the DM.
Yes.
Yeah, so they was already there. And then boom, then
We
Groove
was
seen
there
her and was
while he
like,
was
hold up.
messaging us. We was all right there in the same spot. Nigga was messaging shit.
So Groove was in the store, what you saying? Slap was in the store, what you saying?
He was in the store, in the car, some shit. Somebody asked to ask Paul a little bit. You could clearly see him say, "Oh, this nigga C-Mac right here, whoopty whoopty whoop." In that video that he posted, like that's like.
No, he said I seen that. I seen that. He said he was there for 2 minutes and left. So my thing
We
was,
was not there
if you
2
seen
minutes.
him,
We was there like 5 minutes.
yeah.
But my thing is, if he saw him, then why is he? You know, they ain't doing anything. I don't know.
That was my question, though. My question was, how would he know he was there to antagonize C-Mac? That's my whole thing. How was
He was messaging him through Instagram.
Yeah, so that's bullshit. So he basically seen him, basically.
Sounds like it.
Yeah.
Shiloh got a lot of family from Hoover. Triggerbird told her the consequences of playing stupid games. He said as an ally, you're supposed to stay out of it.
My thing is just the whole situation is as backwards from what it was supposed to be. Y'all all black men. Because I don't get in the shit. You feel me? I'm from Trey 5'7", but I grew up in the 50s. You feel me? Okay. I'm not from no neighborhood side, not none of that. I'm with him as an individual. You feel me? And
hey, sorry, let me raise my hand, all right? You say we all black men, but did you notice your dude is the only one being disrespectful?
So are they not going to address the fact that their homie saw him and then didn't do anything, make a video, or does that not matter? I'm just trying to see like what matters and what doesn't.
But we talked to Slim, we talked to Sporty Face, all these other dudes from the communities. But it's just when this dude gets involved because he's still trying to prove himself, and I don't think you understand it. Like nobody care about that dude.
Because people are always talking to him, talking shit about him.
You know what I'm saying?
Not just that. So, I'm here because niggas talk about Adidas DP and shit. Like
at the end of the day, if you antagonize a man and he's doing it for you, and you know it's wrong, and you really, from what I'm hearing, you really from over there. You're supposed to be like, no, I'm not involved.
You can't tell her what she's supposed to do. That's where gangbanging always becomes contradicting. Your homie saw him. Instead of, I'm not saying niggas should be crashing out, but let's keep it to the subject of the conversation. You guys are all, again, this is a lot to do about absolutely nothing. We're literally talking about Crip Mac passing out pizza. And for whatever reason, this is a problem. I'm not going to pretend like I don't understand the reason why it's a problem, but whatever. Regardless of all things, this situation comes across because your homie saw him, and instead of doing whatever it is he's supposed to do or is expected to do of him, he decides to put Crip Mac on the internet. So I get that you're telling her, oh, you're an ally, you need to do this, but it's always interesting that gang members have such a harsh standing and such a harsh feeling towards the opposing factors, but negate that teaching starts within the home and you have to start within your own backyard. I'm not here to, absolve her of any innocence or guilt because honestly, when it comes down to it, I could give a fuck. But when it's all said and done, if we're sticking to the rules of not even just gangbanging, but just street activity, period, point blank, you should be this all for one for all type of situation. And one would think that if there's a member of your community who's not represented in a way that's appropriate, you'd handle that before advising opposing factors or allied factors on their movements as such.
I ain't getting involved with that. It looked like it looked like that you already then obligated yourself to something that you don't even know what's going on. I respect it, but let me ask you a question. And not to be in your business, what your homies, how your homies feel about that? Do you think they feel like, man, come on, homegirl, AC, not to go in depth with it, but do they feel like, hey, AC, come on, man, like you don't think that they feel like, come on, man. I know that they feel some type of way.
I think Shiloh has learned a valuable lesson. I think for now she's gonna stay out of it because she could have caused an unnecessary war with her own hood and the Hoovers. Not only that,
this is a lot to do about nothing. If this starts a war, that means that everybody needs to pick up a hobby. If this can start a war, everybody needs to pick up a hobby. Way too much free time.
But she got a lot of family from their set. She's gonna cause division in her own house. But like I said, I think she learned her lesson. I don't think she'll do it again.
But you didn't do nothing wrong because the homie already posted him, said he's seen Crip Mac. So you just made it make sense. Okay, you going back and forth with him. Am I lying, Hebrew? Slap made a video already saying that
he did. Group made a
so
video.
I was confused.
Exactly. So
I'm like, how? What? That was crazy.
You just helping us understand the situation.
You just gave it that. Okay.
I just didn't want to put it on blast. You feel me? Because that's like weird. You feel me? I'm not no clout
The
chaser.
homie
Like,
already put himself on blast by getting on the
Crip
internet
Mac.
saying he's seen
I'm with Crip Mac because I know him genuinely as a person. He really a cool guy.
At the end of the day, you can trade 5'7". You got to answer to your homies. You got to answer to your community, which you represent.
Really politicking on her because she's with Crip Mac. She hasn't disrespected anybody. Gangbanging politics are just extremely one-sided, and they're just always biased towards the person who is the most emotionally invested into the conversation. That's all it is, because she's not disrespecting anybody. She's not doing anything to anybody, and who gives a damn? Like, who cares? Like, when it really comes down to this whole situation, who cares? Who gives a fuck?
That's it.
That's why ain't nobody gonna respond to no DP about me. Ain't nothing bigger than the program.
They should be beating you for holding the camera and all your family full of stat. So that means that every Trump 5'7" comes to set, they probably looking at it like, oh, your homegirl did this. And homies might want to do something to them. How would you feel if the homies get on one of your homies just because you did that? You're not going to feel right, right? You're like, damn.
See how stupid this is? Like, this is dumb, bro. This is dumb. That all being said, man, Chad, I'll be back when that No Jumper show come on. Lush say he going to be up there, so I'm going to hit y'all up when Lush come around. But red dots to the left, you know the rest. Let's find something better to do with our time, gentlemen. Something way better to do with our time, because I could see if there was a genuine act of disrespect shown. This is just looking for a reason to be upset. Say a prayer and be blessed. We gone.